Hello and welcome back to the Rosero Network. I'm Dean Abdu, and joining me on the couch today, it's Richard Walker.
Hello.
And we're doing another one of those comparisons, but this time looking at Just Cause 4, which is out now on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. And we're just comparing it across PlayStation 4, PlayStation 4 Pro, Xbox One S, and Xbox One X, doing frame rate first, and then looking at the visual side of it. But you're currently reviewing it. Well, what do you think, performance-wise? Like, frame rate-wise, which is what we're on now, what do you think? Because this is showing that the One and the One S dipped every now and then, whereas the One X kind of
locked to 30.
Yeah, and you're playing it at the One X?
I am playing it on the One X, and my initial thoughts were, it's not the best-looking game. It's a little bit rough around the edges. But looking at this, clearly the X definitely has a very noticeable edge.
Yeah.
As does the Pro, right?
Definitely.
The PS4, yeah.
Yeah, frame rate wise on the PS4 and the PS4 Pro. The PS4 seems to do slightly better than the Xbox One and One S.
That's so weird.
But across the board, like Pro and the One X kind of have a similar performance.
I like you get an occasional bonus frame on the PS4.
Yeah, I just took a dive around explosions. But now we're looking at the visuals, and my Pro definitely looks better than the PS4. No surprise there.
Yeah.
Like, that's expected when you get the lower end and the higher end.
It's not a massive gulf, though, in quality, is it? I mean, I can see there's a major difference there. Like, the X is leagues ahead. Like, if you see the wrinkles on his leather jacket, right? Those creases are a bit more high-res, and the mountains in the distance and the trees. I'd say the Xbox One X overall's the best looking one, right?
Yeah, definitely. I think, like, originally we thought that the PS4 Pro, when we were just capturing it individually, we thought, oh, maybe the Pro looks the best. But then when we did this side by side, we could see that actually, no, the One X seems to slightly have the edge over the Pro.
Yeah.
But I think the more interesting thing, though, is the difference between the One and the One S. Like, I mean...
Oh, look, on the X, though, you can see the little bristles on his cheeks. And his leather jacket just looks better. It looks sort of grey and washed out on the other platforms.
Yeah, like, I mean, that's just your standard old colours for you, whenever you go into the settings and set up your HDR and full RGB colours or the YUV, shit like that. But we're not really looking at that with more of the anti-aliasing.
Oh, yeah, the anti-aliasing,
I mean, you see it more clearly here with the swipes. From the One to the One S on the crate in particular,
wavy lines.
Yeah, but then when we go to the X,
ooh, so smooth.
Yeah, like I think there's an obvious difference with the One X compared to the
it's like smeared Vaseline ones. All over it.
Yeah,
it's so weird. Look at that, man.
Even the PS4 Pro though, like this is a good shot. Like you can see that the One X clearly wins it here.
It's better, yeah, definitely.
It does hold its ground much better.
Well, look at Rico's grappling hook. I mean, the detail on that is far more pronounced on the X.
Yeah.
Very sharp.
It is indeed. And I just darted around the map and filmed all sorts. So I tried to get these, this nice tree house. Again, One X. Oh, wow. Great. One and One S, not so great.
I think the One looks better than the S.
Yeah, this is what we were saying earlier when we were editing it away. I think just the One X, it was clearly had the One X enhancement in mind, and then the One and the One S, like, it just doesn't really balance out.
How is the One better than the S? That doesn't make any sense, Dean.
No, like the One S is upscaling to 4K.
Yeah,
if I'm correct in thinking.
Weird.
It is, but this is what we have with our current gen consoles. Who knows what happens with the next gen? It could all be streaming. Woo!
Ooh, yeah, no discs. Imagine that.
And just it'll be all Netflix style. But we're not talking about the future. We're talking about now, and we're looking at what we've got right in front of us.
Here, look at them chimneys. See those smoke stacks in the distance?
Yeah.
They look way better.
And the rockets firing across the sky.
Yeah, have you been messing things up, Dean?
Hey, listen, right, this was your world. You were messing things up.
Yeah, that's true.
So I just
chaos in my
just landed here and everybody was firing some rockets.
Yeah, nice.
But I think this is, this basically sums up the visual side of Just Cause 4. Like, frame rate wise, Kind like the lower end, it dips, but not to the point where it's unplayable.
Well,
You were saying cutscenes,
yeah,
it was
in
worse
cutscenes,
off.
the frame rate's a bit chuggy, but I saw the frame rate as a complaint in a lot of reviews that have gone live so far, and I see no evidence of that in this comparison.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I mean, you've been playing it, like you've been doing it on the One X.
yeah,
So
I genuinely think the cutscenes are a bit ropey, but in game it's all right.
yeah,
Just don't scrutinise the character models too much, and you'll be fine.
exactly. And that's Just Cause 4 for you folks. That's our comparison. I think if you're worried about the frame rate on the lower end consoles, don't be too concerned. As we've just shown, it still holds up decently. It's not unplayable compared to, I don't know, Fallout 76 or PUBG when it first came out.
Yep.
But yeah, obviously it performs better on the One X and the PS4 Pro.
As you'd expect.
Exactly. But that's Just Cause 4, out now on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. I've been Dean Abdu of Rosera Network with Richard Walker of Rosera Network.
Thank you very much.
And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you soon. Bye!
Bye.